Hello and what is up, Internet? Cliff B here once again, streaming some more Minecraft Isolation World, episode 9, if I am counting correctly. Where we last left off, we finished the pool, the aquarium, although at the end of the stream, all the fishies were dead, so I had to do some repopulations. I didn't put in the dolphins this time because I think the dolphins might have been eating everything. I'm not sure, but it doesn't explain why the dolphins were also dead. But anyway, hopefully these fishies stays because instead of using spawn aids, I use buckets because fish that were spawned via buckets should stay as a pet. Hopefully I don't have to go in there and name every last one of them because that'd be annoying. But yeah, that was done, and then we have the bank over here. The kind of, you know what? The square glows reminds me of the old Gateway logo. If you guys ever had a Gateway computer before, not sure why, but we had we built a bank. We also put like a little double fountain here. Why the F not? And every time I touch water, I get that conduit power because the conduit is there. And some flowers, and it looks very pretty. Let's finally build some bloody stalls, shall we? Because we have made literally everything else except for stalls, because this area here was supposed to be a marketplace for the villagers to sell their rear. And instead of being a marketplace, it has been literally everything else. So let's fix that. No more, this, that, and third. We're gonna focus and we're gonna make a marketplace. So let's get some oak. I can spell, I think, maybe. Let's get some of this. Some of this. That's too much for the dark oak here. Let's get some of these. Maybe some oak links. Shade them like that. Oak planks. Oak doors. And then wool. Alright, so what is going to be? Oh, we've been pretty much using gray, white, and a bit of brown for like anywhere and everywhere about this village here. So what I'm thinking, even though we have a very nice bank there, we have a super cool pool over there, how am I going to make the higher village look better? It's like, ugh. Don't like the fact that I've done this to myself. That, and then like that, like that, like that, and then why you do this to me? You know that actually works. There we go. So what we can do is that. I'm just placing them down correctly. To me, but right. Alright, and that's good. I really hope the campfire doesn't set this all ablaze, because that's gonna piss me off so much if that's the case. Right, how are we gonna do this? Because I know what to do. Put that there. Put this here. There we go, get rid of that. There we go. That's how the village is gonna empty this area here, although I'm probably gonna put down either barrier blocks or do my carpet trick. Not sure why the carpet trick works, but it's hilarious and I love it. And 3 up. 3 up. Maybe 2 up instead. 2 up. Don't need to be that tall. It's already 3 up above the ground. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is gray wool on the outside. Really hope the braziers cannot set actual fire. I mean the campfires cannot set actual fires. I mean I probably should test, just make sure before I create something and it just burns in an unholy flame. Actually, yeah, let's do that. And then this. And then this. We're just gonna go for a checker pattern of white and brown. There we go. Nice little checking pattern like that. And not sure if it will like the checking pattern because you can't really see it. Because one of the villages thing would be carpet. Let me see. Carpet. No, I can't do that because carpet would have nowhere to stand. Unless I raise that by 1. If I do that, is it too tall? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I probably would use wood. Like that. And let that be the pattern. And then play off with some gray like this. And then repeat. Like that. Maybe get rid of that. Get rid of that. That's where the gray goes. That. And then over here, maybe another gray here. And wonder if I can pull this off. Zigzag does not look bad, but I wonder. Hold on, let me get rid of all that. And instead, I can do this. Like it's very strategic. No. Instead. Looks like an ice cream sandwich. problem is maybe it's just because it's not like bright and colorful. Alright, I know brown, white, and gray. It's kind of like the village colors here, but let's go with a different color scheme for the marketplace. Like for instance, you know, the bank over there is like a very bright orange. So let's try something with orange, shall we? So let's see, let's grab some orange carpet. And maybe do like a gray outside and then like looks like this. I mean no, white on the outside, then a bit of orange. And then white. And then maybe a brown, like GD brown in there. And then another brown, and then another white, like so, and then orange, like so. And then white. Kinda looks like we're making a face a bit. Oh, good. Isn't the world a great place? What's up, man? You're quick to make your jokes, I see. Actually, if we just make the stand one more wider, maybe layer this so it goes. In fact, why am I caring so much about what's going to be on top? Oh, I know what to do. Alright, we're going to make this marketplace. But instead of a roof like this, like instead of how the villagers have their roof, because screw that, I'm the one building this village here, I'm the one making the decision. The village has been trimmed to be my standards. I should not be trying to meet their standards. On work, have night shift. Oh boy, so should we catch you into the stream if you're on night shift, or is it just that case of like you literally have nothing better to do? Because remember when I used to work the graveyard shift, let's just say, oh my gosh, I never thought I can purchase a tablet and it'd be a necessary work expense because I was losing my flipping mind without it. And it was literally there just for entertainment, that's it. Like, I have caught up with so much Crunchyroll when I had my tablet. I actually watched all of, like, Hunter x Hunter at work because the graveyard shift, after, like, you know, 12 p.m. midnight, there's no one showing up, and you're just questioning the reason why you even exist. Hopefully it's not that bad for you, Milan, but that's just my recollection of when I had to work the graveyard shift. Isn't the market blue and white? Well, normally, but the color scheme of the village is a questionable one at that, given the fact that the color scheme of this village here seems to be all over the place. Why am I doing a layer roof like this? So let's do that. And instead of doing that carpet idea I was trying to do, dang it. If I make it odd numbers, let me see, I'll put one there, one there. Stretch this entire thing by one. You can take mouse for, so like push it out by one, but then get too close to the brother here. That's just an edge there. Or I'd push the whole entire thing in by one. Then if I do that, I can put one here. And here. Yeah, push the whole entire thing in by one. Oh boy, frames. Don't be dropping like that. It's just Minecraft. You don't have an excuse. It's just Minecraft. Calm down, game. Game was having a moment. Like, oh my gosh, I can't handle all this processing. Yeah! Don't you just hate when, like, what should be a base B game is what destroys your frames? Go. And now, I need to rebuild this. There we go. Just a little to do right now, but we are producing. Oh, okay. So is it a case of like almost back to full production or fully back to full production? I think what I'm going to do is if guy would place block. Okay, good. So straight line. So if I go and make what looks like a giant banner. How's this look? Alright. So, technically it should be black on the outside, and then brown border, and then the globe. I no clue I'm going to do that. No one usually shows up in after 2300 p.m. Dang! Like, for me, when I worked the graveyard shift, I had to wait till 12 p.m. Then everything died off. But you guys are like 11? Like, oh boy. Hopefully you can keep your sanity until then. Because trust me, I do not wish the graveyard shift on my worst enemy, especially when things go dead. Is it like? Yeah, you said you're in manufacturing, right? Because you did the cables. I don't know why. I think I'm making the mascot. I think that should be white bone. Okay, get rid of you. Put that there. See? Maybe if I switch the outside to a different color, that might help a bit more. We are at full production. It's just the OG isn't much to do with the cables are going. Yeah. feels like I'm trying to make a face without making a face. Now I made some weird type of orange, brown, and white symbol. Why have I done this? I've made some type of symbol. This shall be the symbol of the marketplace. I have no clue what it means. Hopefully it's nothing offensive in some other culture I'm not familiar with. Who knows? People are easily offended. I probably did something offensive here. Who knows with my luck? Hopefully it's not. Let's get rid of this. I feel like that adds nothing. You know, you see this and you know you're in a marketplace. The symbol means market in our village. And I definitely couldn't do a private flag. Like, trying to make a skull and then crossbones without using like a banner to do it for you automatically. Like, I have no clue how people do pixel art and I respect them. I cannot. You know what? I think this can work. I think we need more colors. Because I might be having a brilliant idea, or I might be shooting myself in the foot and should be stopping right now before I do what I'm thinking about doing. But let's say that for a second here, while we're creating symbols that make no sense, and we're gonna have to add symbolic lore reasons to it later, as I build out this world here. Kind of like the brown in the middle more. Pixel art gets very big. Yeah, the thing is with Minecraft is you kind of do have to do it on a very big scales because basically every block is just an overblown pixel when you think about it, you know? Anyway, this is the symbol of the marketplace. No clue what it means, but I kind of like how it looks in a stain. Now, I wonder if I can make that into a banner. I probably cannot, but it looks cool though. And that's all that matters in the end. Alright, so that's one stall done. Gonna go ahead and grab these parts here so I can make more stalls. So that's one. Then we're gonna need one over here. So there. I really hope this nothing accidentally burns down and crap, that's here. Oh, that's fine. What we do is this and this. Yeah, that kind of works. That doesn't work. There we go. Alright. Oh, crap, I forgot to grab stairs. Come here, you. Other than that, hopefully you are all good and everybody's staying safe and no one's breaking quarantine. Hopefully your quarantine finishes much earlier than here in the U.S. because ours just got extended again for the third effing time. Because in the state I'm in, it was supposed to end in April. It got extended to May. Now it's being extended to June. You know, I hope these kids are enjoying themselves because when they find out they're gonna have to repeat the whatever grade they're in because of all this time they're out of school. Oh boy. Because I don't think, I think what the state's probably gonna do is test the kids, have them go through a common to see if they actually learn anything in quarantine. And those who pass that test gets to move on to the next grade, and those who don't are gonna have to repeat a grade just because they are missing a lot of school right now. So suck it, generation of 2020. Okay, so I hope y'all paying attention. Because when y'all told you're gonna be having to take a test, what do you mean you're gonna take a test after quarantine? I wasn't paying attention to shit, man. I was just on my Xbox all the time. Yeah, right now you're about to make some bad news, son. I don't know. School's gonna be weird. Because when you think about it, it's the problem with the homeschooling is that while it could have been done, a lot of things years ago, I doubt it's being that effective with, especially with kids in America. Oh my gosh. And most of the time, I do see these punks on the street getting high on weed because, well, that's just the era I'm in. Just realized we're gonna need some lights in here. Let's get some lanterns. Probably should have gotten lanterns. And why did I clear my inventory of all those building blocks that I'm gonna need? This. One of these. Ah, damn it. Yeah, honestly, I can't wait for 1.16 because I am planning to do a survival series in 1.16 once that's released. But also it's gonna add some brand new. It's almost open fully. They don't have homeschool. Oh no, there's homeschooling going on in the U.S. The only problem is how effective is that homeschooling going to be? Because a lot of it is the thing is stuff are running out. There's people who are just now buying their first ever laptop. And so laptops are currently overpriced and people are having troubles getting their hands on things like laptops. They're having troubles getting their hands on things like tablets. And then there's actually, getting the kids to want to learn. Because the thing is, a lot of kids are treating this like extended summer vacation. Either I'm pretty sure summer vacation has been canceled due to quarantine. So there is talks about testing the kids to see if they actually learn anything during this time frame, or just leave them be and let them move on. Because it's well, yeah, I don't think that looks good. No, let's not do that. Let's just do this. The only problem is there's this one dark spot here that I don't like. Close down, did a trick. Not to mention there's other stuff that needs to be sorted out when everything comes back online. For instance, DMV has to reopen so people can get their bloody driver's license, the car registration, the plates and whatnot. And then, one thing is going to tell me going to be a very opportune moment is what we have called AAA here, America Automotive Association, because there's going to be so many people with dead batteries, flat tires, that's going to need, and probably leaky tanks because they haven't been moving that shit. Okay, so the school supplied them with the computer. They didn't have one? That's nice. Yeah, here in America, they're definitely not handing over school equipment. That is state property right there. And even if it wasn't state property because you went to a private school or a charter school, they still ain't gonna hand over the equipment, that's for sure. Nope, that ain't happening, sonny boy. But yeah, no, there's actually like currently is a super shortage of like laptops right now, just because people are trying that. There's like a super shortage of laptops, webcams, microphones, because it's also like work from home that's taking up a lot of those same resources as well. Because even though this could have been done years ago, it was like so much BS about why it wasn't the case. Like, I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure how things work in, I think you said you're from Norway, right, Moen? Hopefully I'm not being a dick and I just insulted where you're from, but I think you said Norway. But other than that, like here in the US, it's just like they made like a shit ton of excuses about why they couldn't do work from home or education from home. And like, I know some universities and colleges are even being sued, like, because like the online education is much more shit compared to like the in-school education, but they're charging same full price. Okay, good. I did get it right. You are from Norway. But yeah, so like I know like once they reopen up the courts for virtual trials, because right now there's kind of no trial cases. Everything that would have been going through is currently on hold until, well, further notice. But they're going to be starting up virtual trials, which that is going to be fun. I can't wait until like, you know, as soon as like the judge about to slam the hammer and somebody just goes and unplug the laptops, like, what? I don't know. Well, technically he didn't bang the ballot. I'm an innocent man. I get to go. It's like, that's gonna be fun. That is going to be fun when those virtual trials start up and people start unplugging their shits to avoid the like verdict. As soon as you hear something you don't like, just unplug the machine. Disconnect from the internet. If you didn't hear it, it's not law-abiding. Oh my gosh. And then they'll just send something in the mail telling you, even though you're disconnected from the internet, the verdict still stands. Bitch. It'll be hilarious when people try that and then try to claim, like, you know, but I didn't hear the trial. I didn't hear the final answer. So how can this be valid? Oh boy. Oh god. Snap the back, snap the fingers, bad posture. Alright. So I think this thing here is going to be the symbol of the marketplace. As for the color choices, I don't know what they mean, I just like them. As for the shape, I don't know, I just like the shape. Well, once again, I really hope this is nothing offensive in some type of culture. Like, I feel like accidentally being offensive should be like a subreddit where you made something, you thought it looked cool, and then someone let you know in somebody's culture that's like actually the symbol of the devil, and like, you know, that's what people use in order to summon Satan, and you're like, well, that sucks. Oh, wait, I think accidental racism would just be, well, that sucks. Dang it. I mean, not accidental racism, accidentally offensive. Like, is that already a subreddit? I'm just late to the game. Or can that be a new subreddit? Where you just make something, you thought it looked cool, then later on, due to, like, minimum amount of research, you find out, oh, that thing you just made was offensive. Like, who knows? Maybe in another language, Minecraft is actually, like, a super offensive thing to say. And this game is actually banned in some parts of the world just because of that. So I'm pretty sure at this point here, with so many different languages, like, there's gotta be something that's, like, unbelievably, like, you know, it's just like a children thing, but it's, like, banned here and here and here because it means something else entirely. that's a possibility. And then make them exactly the same. It is a bit shorter, but that's fine. As right now, this is just the symbol of the marketplace for the lower village. I decided to call this place the lower village and not the lesser village. Because while there is a class system, it's not that type of class system. So this is officially the lower village. The higher village will be literally higher up. I'm going to be making some like branching paths between these mountains over here, this over here, and probably adding a few floating islands around, about in the sky, and that would be the higher village, which should have some fancier buildings and should look a bit more upscale than when it comes to like the lower village down here, which honestly I'm not sure how I'm gonna do, because down here in the lower village I made the bank. So this is the bank. It even has like an upstairs area, so you know, for that private 101, talk about your like finances and whatnot. The vault, where they keep all the good shit, like your diamonds, your emeralds, and whatnot. The all-seeing eye sees all, you buy, maybe. Yeah. Like the marketplace eye that's monitoring every transaction that's going on in the marketplace, so it can take you like your shopping history and use that against you by shoving it in your face, kind of like Google does. Yeah, probably. I could see that. Cause you know how like I'm not sure if you ever done. You probably have seen this if you use any type of modern browser, especially with Google Chrome. It's like you go on Amazon, you look at something like you can be looking at something like a freaking mouse pad, right? And then you leave it. Then all of a sudden you go like to YouTube and you get an advertisement about that mouse pad you was literally just looking at. Like, god damn it, Google, that's not gonna make me buy anything. That is creepy as all hell, you damn stalker. Like, is it the same in your country, or does your country has like so much privacy laws that shit won't fly there? And by your country, I mean Norway. Because here in the U.S., that is the most creepiest shit, and like Google just shoves it in your damn face, and it's like, stop that already, damn it. It's like, this is why I use ad blockers. I mean, other than ads being annoying, but it's like, that's creepy. Stop it. Don't just shove like my browsing history in my face. It's like literally when you rub a dog in his own shit to tell it to not shit there. Google's just like, we're gonna rub your face in your own browser history, so you buy this. It's like, no, stop it. You're just reminding me that I'm poor and I don't have the money. Yeah, this is the symbol of the marketplace here. I wonder if I can put that on a banner. Oh, and yeah, Facebook does that creepy ass shit as well, too. It's like you look at something, like, let's say you're about to buy clothes, so you look at, like, I don't know, a pack of t-shirts, and then you go on Facebook, and all of a sudden you see an advertisement while you're just browsing through your walls for fucking, like, Hangs, or Fruit of the Looms, white t-shirts, buy a pack of 6 on Amazon. It's like, stop that. Who the fuck thought that, like, that shit works? I want to know, like, who thought that, like, shoving a person's face in their browsing history was an excellent way of getting them to buy it. Because it is creepy and it pisses me the hell off when companies do that. Because I honestly want to know who thought that was a good idea. And it's like so many places does it. And I know like there's some search engine you can use instead to like where you don't have your browsing history shoved into your damn face, or some browsers you can do it. You only need to look at things once and it's everywhere. Yes! Oh my gosh. And not only is it everywhere, I swear, like whenever you see an ad for it, right? Mysteriously, that ad for it be the exact same product he was looking at, but mysteriously, there's some type of damn discount going on. It's like I remember when I used to like was looking at like computer equipment, so I look at a laptop, right? It'd be like on Amazon, $1,500, well, 1,500 USD, and then I get an advertisement for the exact same laptop in the exact same specs I'm looking at, but instead of $1,500, is $1,200. Like the price magically just dropped out of nowhere. Like what the? Oh boy. Oh boy. I think once those ads started hitting, that's when I finally decide I'm gonna get ad blocker because I am done with this BS. Alright. Nope, and I forgot I need cyan. So I can get rid of the moon here. I need cyan. Some of that. Now this here, this is going to be difficult to make. But I think I can. But let's go ahead, let's do that. And let's see if we can make this. So I want one. And then make me light gray. Gray for this one. I mean that's super close, but sure. And then cyan for this one. I'm trying to make the eye, but put it on a banner so I can spam it all over the place. And then I need the black for the ring, like this. You know what's gonna suck balls when I find out I made this wrong? And then, well then, no, too big. I guess we'll go with the circle. Unless, maybe not the circle. Hold on, let me get out of that for a second here. Banners, maybe flower? Because we do have lots of oxeye daisies around the village and lots of flowers. Ah, that's too big. That's what she said, by the way. But anyway, banners. Let's try the thing. Is the thing too big? The thing is way too big. So we can't use the Mojang logo. So I think I'm just gonna have to go with the circle because none of the fancier things will work. Where's that circle? There we go. And the dot in the middle. Now you can get rid of all that. And there we go. We now have spammable banners. Yeah. I mean, it's not quite the same thing. In fact, what I probably should have done is did like a white stripe to the middle, so that way it would have looked more like this if I would have done the white stripe in the middle. Damn it. Okay, maybe we can do that. I can fix this. I need water. I need a cauldron. Because what I can do is this. I put that in there, put that in there. There we go, and that washes off the brown in the middle. And then I need brown. I need brown. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need brown back. I'm also gonna need white. Dye. And another flipping loom. Loom in there. This white white dye. And now there should be like a, where is it? No. See, it works, but it breaks up the black banner. Oh yeah, I know what to do. Need another. Alright, still got it in my inventory. So do this, take this, wash it one more time. There we go. So now, if I do this and this and one of these, there we go. I'm gonna get like a tinier strip in the middle. And once we do this, and then it eats away at some of the corners. Oh. Wait a minute. And if I want to do this, no, that might be too big. So that one works. So we're gonna do that. I need more white. Front buttons. So if I put this back in here, some more white dye. And then I do this, eats away the corners, and then I need black dye. Yeah, boy, I accidentally put my, I was about to put the banner in the water again and erase my work. And it's like, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, what? Did I paint this too much? Can I not paint it any more than this? That's it? Oh, crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. Is that all you can do with a banner? No. Please tell me that's not the case. Ah, crap. You might have done too much too. In a fit of rage. Yeet! Alright, let's wash this thing. Let's see if that's the case. Oh, that is the case. I can only do 6 things for a banner. Yeah, so if I want that straight down the middle, I can't have the dot in the middle. Because I can only do 6 things to a banner. Yeah, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang it. Or what I can do is if I already start with the light gray banner, right? I could do the wet cross, that'll be 1 mile fodder, and then 2, 3, 4 for all the corners, 5 for the edge, and then 6 would be the dot in the middle. Alright, we figured it out. We have to do some strange banner math and kind of do some mental gymnastics to get to where we want, but I got it. So I need a light gray banner from the get-go. 1 light gray banner. Then I need 1 white dye. So I can make the cross. After that, I'm gonna need brown. I can spell, I think, maybe. Brown. Cyan. Orange. Spelling powers. Don't fail me now. Black. And 1 more white. And now, if I put this in here, right? And let's say I start off with the orange and I do, how's my pattern works? Okay, orange is top left, cyan is top right. Don't have to worry about the gray because the band is already gray. We just have to worry about the brown and the black border. Okay, so I can put this in, plug that in. Let's do this first. And then this needs to be up. it's not thick enough. That's not gonna work. Because the previous banner was already. Nope, that's not that's not gonna work. Crap. Yep. Whole entire thing has to be white from the get-go. Alright. So we might not get exactly what we want, but I think I know what to do now. So I do need a white banner. I'm gonna need... So maybe not a white cross, maybe like a white gem will do the trick. So white gem... Black borders, gonna be brown, cyan, orange. Effing spelling! And light gray. And that is 6. So what I'm thinking is this white banner. And where's the cyan again? About the white, I mean brown. So this. Like this. This. Like this. Oh no, my person only has 5, so I have to do this instead. Now, if I want the brown in the middle, alright, for better or for worse, this is the best that I can do. Raise the flag. There we go. I think calling this the eye of the market is the best way to go about it. So Twitch has done that thing where no one exists, and I know, well, not that many, it was a few people watching. And what I think I'm gonna do is right here and right here. Nope, that's right, banners go wherever you're facing. Alright, there we go. That is the official eye of the market. I'm gonna leave these guys as is because this is a bank, and it's a very nice bank. In fact, this can be like a bank of the High Village. Ooh, Bank of High Village. Higher Bank. Upper Village. Up Bank. Bank of Uppers? No, Uppers is something else entirely. Anyway, now that that's done, let's go ahead, put a few things in, get some villagers in here, trap them for life type situation. Give G barrier. There we go. And now we're gonna need some stuff, so let's get a Photographer table. But we need crap stuff, not good stuff. So cartographer table, composter would be nice. Oh, something you don't care. Oh, stonecutter. Stonecutter gives you something. Huh? Comparator. Is stonecutter one word? Oh, stonecutter is one word. I did not know that. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, and then maybe get some fences in here. Yeah, some fences. Because if I do that, right, there's still technically one block. Yeah, that's one block. So I do this and this. Then what I could do is like I put the composter here. So you know that person there's a composter. Just get where the stonecutter goes. That's a very dangerous tool just to have out in the open like that. Very dangerous. In fact, let's put it down here. Stonecutter. Nope. And there, composter in the ground. Composting, of course. And then what we can do is this. Oh boy. Lie down. And then what else? Yeah, I could get a cartographer table, and what else would not be good? I think cauldron gives you the leather worker. I destroyed the cauldron. And let's get the cauldron back. Cauldron. Here's the flag. The cauldron back. Go ahead, put like a few barrier blocks in place, shall we? Now, the problem is if I put a barrier block there, you can put it there instead. That should keep them trapped while giving access to the villager. Create the flag. There we go, and villager. Now, hopefully you guys bond the right thing, and I don't have to bloody get new villagers. I hate when they bond to the wrong thing. Also, why are you cool villager? Why is them playing villager? Oh, crap. I think that's called getting owned. I think I just might have gotten on there. Wow. Both the villagers just straight up escaped without any issues whatsoever. Okay, I'm gonna have to put a new one down there. Yeah, it's up in there. You can't get out. New one in there. And now, I don't want to do this, but you kind of leave me no choice. Let me get a bell out here, shall we? And enchant flame. And also, at it, let me get power 5. See? You guys shouldn't have escaped like that. Now these guys are like, what? Die! Oh, come on! Sorry. Oh, please, no. No, please, no! Please, no! 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 I'm teach you to escape. Alright, good. So now if I look at these people, they might be a little bit mad that I kind of just murdered somebody. Yeah, they're a little bit mad about the deaths. But leatherworker. Yeah, he's definitely pissed off about me killing a few of these villagers here. Hey, there's nothing I can do about that. Oh, this guy doesn't mind the deaths. He's like, yeah, not my people. Who's this guy? I love how these two don't give a damn. Those two are like super pissed. What the hell, man? And then in the middle here, which we'll make sure we do this proper. So we're gonna put that there, and what should we put in the middle? If I can escape, that'd be nice. Let's also not that really useful, because we got like the stone cutter. We have the what is the stone cutter position even called? You, what is your job title? Masonry? Mason. Yeah. There's the photographer. Mason. I know Blast Furnace makes the weaponsmith. The smithing table makes the armorer. This is the leather worker, whose prices have come down slightly, but he's still pissed about what I did there. I think we should just have a smoker in here so we can have a couple of butchers. Smoker. I think if I put the smoker here, make sure to put a berry block here, I can have, if I can aim. Nope. Alright, might want to do this so we don't accidentally have someone come over it. And, oops. Oh, sorry. Sorry, dude, you're gonna have to die. What the hell? Okay, this guy might be super pissed with me. You! What are your... Oh my... Oh my gosh, that guy is super pissed about that death. He said, I'm not letting you live that down, you murderer. You just straight up killed that guy in cold blood right in front of me. I didn't even know his name. I just saw him die. And we're gonna have like two butchers here, because I think, you know. And business hours might be over though, so these guys might not take their profession. Come on, man. Pick that profession. You know what? You want to be a butcher after I just butchered all those others. Come on, it's right behind you. You can do it. Although I probably should trade with these guys to lock their profession in, because otherwise they might change profession, and then I get to like a weird case of where the farmer's not next to the thing. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and lock you guys' position in, shall we? Sugar! Let's get some emeralds, shall we? You, have your prices gone down? Nope. But your trades has changed. You. I'll give you... this for 6. There you go. You're locked in. You. Come on, man. You can't be that mad about me offing somebody. You. I'm dropping off this. Oh, come on. It's right behind you, man. There we go. Oh, crap. I do not have any raw chicken for you, man. Well. You. And we're gonna lock you in. You. Dang it, rabbit. Okay, that's a mysterious bug. It's just like randomly eating. There we go. And now I can get rid of all this. It was not that important. I just kind of want to lock the trades in. So we don't get accidental like, here, my profession has changed. Alright, so all these guys are locked in, and we finally have an effing marketplace at the start of one, so let's go ahead and do the other places. And I think that's going to be all you can find in the Lower Village. So the leather worker, the farmer, a couple of butchers, a guy called the mason, the leather worker, and a cartographer. These are the villagers of the Lower Village. And what I think we're going to do is literally going to like split them up. Actually, who has the door? You do, but it's blocked. Good. So I think what I'm going to do is one smoker here. And I literally need a fence post. There we go, that's going to be the smoker. And then stonecutter there. Okay. Right here, we're going to have a couple of leather workers. So two of them. Like so. Boom. And we're just gonna go ahead and drop them from the roof because that's much easier than going in there and trying to get them out. You guys better bind to the right thing. I swear, if you don't bind to the right thing, I'm murdering all of y'all. Okay? And don't get me. I have done it. Okay? You guys wasn't here to witness their deaths, but there has been deaths on these hands. Okay? Over here, let's see, 2 butchers, 1 leather worker, and then a couple of farmers, and that sounds good. And let's get this in. This is actually supposed to be in the ground. Composting. These guys are literally going to be trapped in here for all eternity watching the other villagers who's even playing the pool. But it's like, no, I gotta work. The thing is, it's kind of like reality. There's always that person who has to work towards, like, near the pool. Meanwhile, everybody else is like just having fun in the pool. And I should probably block these guys in. So don't do something stupid like accidentally change professions for a block they're nowhere near. Okay. And now, get rid of all that. Because I think the last build I have to do of the lower village is literally just the vegetable farm. Or more like the vegan farms? Yeah, let's call them the vegan farms. Because, yeah, okay. See that? Alright, I don't have to take the things out. Yo, get a professional already, you lazy bum. Okay. Oh crap, I don't have meat on me, man. You bastard. Alright, yo. 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 And now, did I lock you in? Yeah, I did. You're the only one not locked in because you're being stupid. Stop being stupid. Okay, you get a profession right now. Just look at that culture behind you. Decide you want to be a local worker, alright? Good, farmer. Get a profession, you bum. Good, luckily, same deal as the other guy. As well, apparently. Get a profession. You know, I just feel like telling the villagers get a profession is literally telling somebody to get a job, and that's just not right. That's not right. Get a profession already, you jerk. Ah, good. Last time I saw you, you was jobless, but now you have ascended. And I'm about to kill you. If you don't turn around and acknowledge that flipping composter right there in the ground and decide that is your calling to be a farmer. I just realized there's gonna be like 3 farmers in here, but anyway, who cares? So you gotta be a farmer. You understand? Okay, I'll give you some time. That goes for you as well. Don't think I won't. Don't think I won't. You see this right here? You see this? Don't test me, alright? Alright. So the marketplace is finally done. After how long we pretty much ignored it, it's finally done. And with it, we finally have this, the Eye of the Market. Which I do like. I wonder, can I get like some guards? Like, maybe. But at a later date. But we finally have the Eyes of the Market, and this is the marketplace. We have the Bank of the Upper Village, the National Bank of... I will figure out the name of the bank later, but it's definitely a bank from the Upper Village. Like, their headquarters would be in the Upper Village. This is like for the lower villager plebs here. We have the pool here. I really need to build the walls so that way the villagers can't get out, and then we can have like villagers running around. Because so far, even though we know people are living in this village here, oh, you! I still haven't named you. Oh my gosh. Oh, they made an iron golem. Probably because I murdered a couple of them, and now they're like, I think we need an iron golem make iron golem. Seriously, how can someone get these like cool designs, some don't? I really wish I knew what caused that to happen, because I would love to figure that out. But yeah, we have the animal farm over here, so let's go ahead and make the vegan farm if we shall. Or it's gonna suck balls. It's definitely gonna suck balls here. But I honestly think that maybe we should make the walls already. Because we make the walls, right? And big F at that, but if we finally make the walls here, we can actually have villagers running around. But at the same time, this was a pain in the ass to make. And the wall here, while we did an excellent job cloning it to the other side, it's like, we only have to do one side and then we can clone it to the other side as long as we don't F up the cloning. Like if we do not F up the cloning here, we don't have to make this multiple times. You know what, F that, we're going to continue to put in that like the wall can wait till later time frames. Let's go ahead and make the farms. So I kind of like this farmhouse here, and I kind of want to take this as is and clone it over there because I'm lazy and I don't want to remake this whole entire thing. So let's go ahead and remake this, shall we? So we know this is technically the furthest point out by this. Technically that's the furthest thing. And let's just go ahead and grab a block. Like this stone will do. So you know we want it to be at this height here. And go about that far. Unless, I don't know if this is actually one higher. Yep. So from this height, that. Then we know this is the further point out. Now, did I do anything fancy in there with the floor? Nope, the floor is technically on the level. Actually, this floor is one lower, so we have to remember that. We're gonna go one lower, like here. Got rid of those 2 points. And that should encompass everything of this household here. And then we have to remember this house faces, which direction does this house face? I am facing south. Alright. So now, we know that. I kind of want it just like right here. Okay, and let's see, where is positive? We're moving in the positive X direction, so positive X is my right. Yep, and where's positive Z? Positive Z is behind me. So to the right and to the back of me. Okay, so if I want it there, then get rid of that. How wide is this place? So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 9 blocks wide. And I'm gonna want it one up as well. So do one on this road here, but let's say this far out, and then 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. It's right there. And yep, that's fine. So now, if I just go ahead and copy this to here. Mouse! Oh my gosh. Stop moving before I slaughter you, mouse. Slash clone. So this structure here. 4, 6, 5. To where I am looking. There we go. took a bit of the road there. We took some of the steps as well that we didn't need. Also, it's way higher than I thought it needed to be. I kind of want to clear it and lower it. But at the same time, I don't mind it being like slightly elevated. Alright, it was going to copy those blocks anyway because they're in the ground. I forgot about that. Like that. And then if I get some of these here. There we go. And now we get this. Why you do this to me? That should be the end of the road here. The thing about this farm is that it's going to go to the other wall when I eventually place that down. So, of course I did that. There we go. So we now have this farm here. I mean, it does need like a doggo, and I think I could probably just copy that tower to the end. Yeah, let's just copy it. Alright, so what's the furthest most edge? So I think here would be a good spot. So let's say here. What are those coordinates here? I think it's 3, 9, 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7. That's this block here, which is 5. Actually, no, it's not. Dang it, yeah, that's not 5. It's not 5. If anything, it should be this block here. This block here. I get 3, 9, 3, 6, 7, 2, 5, 7. 2. Alright, so that's the lowest leftmost corner. This is the highest. Oops. And we actually don't want any of this because we're going to have to rebuild that all. We just want it to there. And we can go out to here. Although, actually, no, we need that because that's where technically this wall is going to go. So we need this. And then let's go out to right here. And I'm right here. So if I drop island there, and there. That's good. Yep. Alright. So this is negative 3925 93 496. Yeah, and now if we go over here, sprint. Now remember, it's going to build it to my right and behind me. And so I need to be above this by a certain amount here. So what was its coordinates? Let's see, x, which direction is x? X is not this, this is z. So if we look at these z's, so we're going from 496 to 507. So that is, busting out the calculator because I'm too lazy to do math. 507 minus 496, so it's 11 blocks. Which makes, if it's 11 blocks wide, 7 is the middle block. 6 is the middle block because I'm stupid. So if we eat this, and it's going to be to my right and behind me. That's what we have to remember. When I clone this, it's going to be to my right and behind me. So if we pick this back up, I want the middle to be here, right? So I place the block there, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So that's where I want to build, because it's going to build everything to my right and to behind me, and that should be perfectly centered. So right here is the 6 blocks away from the center of the, am I counting that? So this is 1, 2, 5, alright, 1, 3, 5, 7. 9, 11. You see how I nearly effed up there? So not that block, this block, because if I do it on that block, watch what happens. So that's the 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11. You see how it's equal? Okay. So now that I wasn't stupid and accidentally made a horrible mistake. So this way, that way. And it's always going to build at whatever level you tell it to build at. So slash clone. Oh my gosh, game. Really? With the whole entire, oh, we don't recognize cap block commands. It's like, really? 5. If I did that right, it's 1 off. Oh, no. That's actually right. It's supposed to be 1 off. No, that's wrong. Yeah, so I have to come back by 1. So technically I told it to build it here, but I actually need to build it here. So let's grab one of these blocks to say rebuild it here. But now we kind of need to get rid of this whole entire structure. Whoops. Alright, so from here, and 8, 3, 7, 5, 4, 9, 6. But if you look, technically this is a line. Also, we have to drop it down by 2 blocks, it seems. So note to self, drop it down by 2. Technically that's correct. Anyway, let's go ahead and delete the structure here. Oh my gosh, so difficult sometimes. Yep, that sounds good. So slash field, we're looking at 375496 with here. There we go. Things in the ground. I forgot about things in the ground. And unfortunately, if I try to run over this, I'll leave it there. Yeah. Also, remember I told the clone just one level deeper so it fills that in for us. So that's fine. So here, that's what I want to clone. Not there, here. Alright? So we can fix this real easy. So we're going to go up to that clone command. So we're going to say one more level deeper. And then we're going to go over here. We're going to delete all this. And now, if we do this. Alright, so it builds it like that, and that's fine. Also, oh, shite! I forgot. I was supposed to lower this by 2. I was supposed to lower it by 2. But at least it filled that in. Ah, damn it all the hell. Let's try this again. 3784. You know, it would not be an episode of Minecraft Isolation World if I didn't F up the clone tool once again by not fully understanding what the hell is the powers that I am messing with and just playing with. Alright, and all of it. Right there. Alright, so let's try this again. Alright, so let's try this again. Now then, let's remember that I'm cloning to here where I'm looking, right? This is it. But I want to lower it by 2. So we're going to use the last clone command, but the height, I'm going to change that to 72. So that way it knows to build the structure a little bit lower. Like that, and hey Swifty, welcome to Minecraft Isolation World. So this is a world that I am building because I found this really cool village that was like built into a mountain, and I decided I like the energy you're putting down, villagers. You know, everybody should be isolated. You isolated into a mountain, I'm gonna isolate you further. So right now, I'm trying to clone a tower that I have already built to here. But I'm having, you know, a slight, like, you know, moment with it. So, yeah. Also, this is off by 1. And I forgot, because I told it to clone an extra layer down, I have to go further down. Minecraft Isolation World, where would it be without me effing up the clone tool every time? Alright, what's the coordinates? -7, 3, 7, 8, 4, 7, 2, 4, 9, 7. Alright, we can do this. So I have to send this structure to Oblivion again. I need you on. Fly. And I'm gonna say right there looks good. Yeah, So at this moment, this is a Let's Build world. I'm not opening up to a server because I find like, while servers are fun for creative worlds, when you're doing creative, for servers are fun for survival worlds, but whenever you're doing like creative, it's always best to solo it because it becomes a case of like too many cooks in the kitchen. There's no cohesion. Everybody else does their own thing, and it's like, it's fun madness, but I'm actually trying to build here. Alright, so let's not F this up again. So we want the center to be here. We know that the structure is 11 blocks wide. So I need to go 1, 3, 5. Alright. So that way this is 6, and this would be 7, 9, 11. Alright. So now I know the proper place. So we know the structure has to be here. Where I'm looking, but I have to go 3 down to compensate for the extra layer. Alright. So I need that clone command. So 71 as well. And now, if I did this right, a stair is absolutely fine. A stair is absolutely fine. I'm not cloning this again. I'm not cloning this again, gosh darn it. A stair is absolutely fine. We're just going to put in a stair and we're going to call it a done deal. Shall we? So, that doesn't quite align. Doesn't matter. Also it's kind of just floating here, and I might have to put some blocks in here, and we'll worry about that later. Worry about that later. How have you been? You've not been in the stream for a long time. I try to keep remembrance of who follows and who's, catching up on the stream every now and then. Not to guilt trip you or anything, just trying to not be a dick. You guys take the time out of your day to watch my streams. The least I can do is take the time to remember that you guys are here. And appreciate that. This itself can go bye-bye. Nothing out here but oblivion. I leave these open. Don't know. Don't care to remember. did open over here. It's closed. I have to change that to wood. Let me grab this here. Now, technically, that one's smoothed in. Oh, that was dye right there. Not andesite. Okay. This can be left open. This can now be open. Do I want to go to the trouble of deleting this once again and then pushing it down a level just so the towers are even and there's a straight walk through? You know what? No. Like that. And then this technically goes on the outside like this. And it's just this. So that can be removed, and what I need is andesite stairs, which are not in this building here. Nope, like that. And then I think this is a star right here. I think that's wrong. Alright, let's go. Wow, that is running speed. That is literally running speed. Okay, how do we do this over here? So, there's a slab there. Like that. This is on the outside. It's full stairs across. Like that. And technically it's a straight walk through, but over there it's just one taller. So if I want it, I can just put a slab there. That. And there we go. Just do that. There we go. So that's done. Yeah. It's not quite the same on the other side. But at the end of the day, I think my sanity matters a bit more than cloning this tower one more time just to realize I effed it up. Okay? Seriously, moching a slash undo would be nice. Yep. Slash undo. Just undo whatever the last command was. There you go. And then over here, I know that this has to be wood. There we go. And now I can get rid of all that. Just clear, just make sure. Let me get some iron bars here so we can close up these windows like proper. Seriously, why did I leave the windows open? Doesn't seem like me. Now, I'm not closing that one because there's going to be another path for the other wall that's going to go this side. But, if I go ahead, speed on through. Oh boy. so it has to be left open. Alright. So at least with that, we have the tower up. Yes, it is taller, unfortunately so. Is it? Who cares? But we have these towers up. So now, since I know, like, and we're gonna do a 3 wide towers, so let's go ahead and put this here because I know walls can be going there eventually. Just get all like like so. Alright, so I now know I can build whatever the heck I like over here. Now the wall's probably gonna close it there. I'm mistaken, I thought this area was a river, but then I realized if I did that, and technically all of this would be flooded. Probably gonna solidify this area with a patch of dirt. Yeah, let's do that now. So let's say from here, take commands, 3, 7, 8, 7, 4, 3, to here. And go ahead and fill that up with just dirt blocks. Alright. What do you mean no blocks were filled? I, like a true genius, literally retype the same coordinates as before. 3, 7, 8, 7, 4, 5, 2, 3. That's amazing how we did that. Really amazing. Back. This can go way back over there. More natural like Minecraft would do. Alright, so now let's go ahead and make the farms. Hold on. I mean, technically this is the exact same village layout as the other one, right? With the, is this a single bed or a double bed, single bed? Pick a profession. There you go, you picked that one. I wanted you to be a farmer, you dick. But alright. That's fine. Bones. Yeah, you're trapped inside your house. Like, but why? Why am I trapped? Get off here. Good. You're gonna stay here. There you go. And one more thing. We're gonna need an iron golem. There you go. Iron golem. No. You stay here, protect this guy here. There we go. Alright. Just like before, we have an iron golem, a wolf. I didn't get the guy cat the other place, but that cat mysteriously either died or disappeared. Doesn't matter, cat's gone. was like, what the hell, man? I was summoned, and then you put a rope around my neck, and now I am trapped for life here. Exactly, live with it. Alright, so let's go ahead and make the fields. So we're gonna need walls. Let's see, typed out walls. I think a mixture of cobblestone and mozzie would be fine. Got a fence. Kind of like the nether brick fence. Lanterns, obviously. Really wish we was in 1.16. Then we have to change the scope with the lanterns. So what we're going to do is with the farms, we're not going to put whole fences down. Instead, what we're going to do is put partial fences, mix them up for where the crops should go. So keep a space like that, like that. And I magically did that somehow. You don't go all the way around, you mess things up. Alright. So there we go. So those are what plots are going to look like. So they don't have whole fences around them. Maybe they should. Oh, so, dang it. Can we not this way we did it? Gonna need water. Gonna need. Oh. Alright, so water does a 4x4 in all directions, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So put water there. And now. Does, which means this is in the wrong spot. Does it go this far out? There's 1, 2, 3. Yep, it does. Okay. And this is just 1, 2, 3. So let's go. Fences can get waterlogged, right? Which means if I go and I put a fence here, it shouldn't delete the water. Good, it does not delete the water. So what I can do, since I know these can get waterlogged, is I can just go ahead and let's say that high. Dude. Go ahead and lanterns. so. And how high is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 high. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And now 2, 3, 4. And put some more walls in. So I think we're gonna go all the way into here, and then that's when I'm gonna curve it. So one more plot, I think. 2, 3, 4, destroy. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's it. We'll see. I love this farming system a little bit more than like scrap mechanics, where literally you put down a plot of dirt, so it's like you have to water each and every individual plant by itself. There's no natural ground hydration. Like so. Alright. There we go. And let's cap this off, shall we? Okay. I want to just bust the fence here, here, and here. Just leave those open. And the reason why is if I grab a shovel, golden shovel. Wow, that's super slow doing it by hand. Much rather just place the blocks. But there we go. So that's one field done, I think. Go this high, and if we go ahead and that way, let's grab some redstone lamps. Daylight. There you go. Alrighty then. So that way farm can just go straight in, tend to the crops, leave. I'm not putting up fences because the idea is that the village would be safe enough without those fences. Famous last words. 2 inlets like that. And so now we have to just repeat that because this side, we'll worry about putting in the crops later. What we're gonna go ahead and do is 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, going back in bit there, that's okay. And the reason why the fence or the wall, to be more precise, looks so derelict is because obviously these farms have been here for some time now. I doubt the farmer is going to be paying for maintenance work on the farm. They're just worried about whether they can get the crops up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and also just realized I can place farmland as a block and as actually hold the ground. What? I forget these things in creative mode when you're so used to survival. Also, I closed the farm off way too early. I am quite aware. Actually, let's make this a different type of farm over here. Leave space because we know there's a wall that's going to be built there eventually. And what we want to do is we make sure we have all proper spacing here. So and that. Actually, let's not deviate just yet, shall we? So let's destroy that. Destroy this. We'll figure out what we do at the end of the road, but yeah. I thought he was fast enough, but it turned out he wasn't. Okay, Cal, what are you doing here? This is not an animal farm. You get to be here, Cal. So, wait, no, please, no. Have you seen my llama brother? Wait, you had a llama brother? Yes. Well, now you're dead. Alright. Not sure what that cow was about with his llama brother, but shut! Wait, that cow was not related to the llama who he traumatized for life, was he? Oh boy. Oh boy. That's gonna give me some bad voodoo for the rest of this year. What the hell was it? Alright. These have to be one higher, I think. Because it looks like they aren't heading with this. You know, I can probably make a really cool cave that goes from there and then busts out at where we bait the aquarium. Probably can, now I think about it. But that can be saved for like a different stream. Also, a lot of them even cool for like the lower village. It's like, no, this is the lower village. Makes this for lower villagers. Like I've said multiple times, I don't know how I'm going to do the higher village. But alright. So I think these large patches are going to be for wheat and potatoes. Let's say those are the main exports. And then on the backside, we're gonna have smaller farms for things like carrots, beets, pumpkins, and melons. In fact, we can have another farm just right here for like patches stuff, and then back here, if we can fit it, we can do. Yeah, no. Like, we definitely can. If I fill this area up, I think I can fit like a couple more farms back here. We can do like another path that goes here. Put like a yeah, but you can't eat sunflowers. You know, technically, you know, sunflower seeds. I mean, kelp is edible, and it's a vegetarian option. Or maybe one bees here. I don't know. What I do know is we want to extend this plot of land back here. So let's go ahead and get rid of this shovel, because we don't need the shovel. Put like jungle trees back here. Pretend like this is where the cocoa beans are being made. Yeah. Hold on. Where is jungle? There we go. So if I take this, I can put like jungle tree back here. I mean, might have to chop down a few of these. If they grow and they interfere with the wall, once the wall goes up back here, but that's fine. And one thing I'm remembering with, yeah, you can just pick up farmland by itself. You don't need the hoe. You don't need no hoe. You need lawyer. Up a bit. Making this kind of thing. Because we need a bit more farmland. Again, he always has his shades down, so does he care about the fields? In fact, this is why he has his shades down. You know, responsible for guarding the village, he lives next to a farm, at least it's a plantation, right? It could be worse. He can be living on the other side next to the animal farm, smelling all that manure and sewage and all that stuff. But instead, he wakes up, he smells like wheats and potatoes and carrots, and I'm more than likely gonna put peas here, so yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be some bees here. So let's go ahead and get a wall set up here. And I think this far is gonna be fine. Oh, this cat's like, what the F? Alright, so there's a solid wall there. Let's go here. And now, this is not being efficient because it's not storing everything. Wow, calculate. Okay, so place problem does get not fertilized. Damn. Motion. Oh shit. I also realized that's how I can use commands down here from my. Oh, water goes downwards. Did not know that. Yes, I know water goes downwards. I meant that the moistening effect of farmland also works on like lower levels. Alright. So that's one farmland done. Now do I have enough of the other? 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess that's enough water. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4. Oh, come on. Really? I honestly think the hoe might have been faster than this. Did any of those tree girls? Yes, it freaking fast. You know, I just realized Minecraft has both cats and dogs. Yet, for some reason, dogs do not chase cats. I feel like that's a missed opportunity there. To where if you bring a dog near a cat, they'll start chasing it. And the only way for it to not chase the cat, if it was a puppy at the time it was exposed to cats. Because basically, if you don't know how households with like mixed pets works, is that the dog won't attack the cat if it was raised with the cat. Okay, and good, these trees have grown, so I'm just going to go ahead and chop it off here. Back in all these spots, don't care. As for you, you're kind of a small tree, but that's fine. Do that. And the reason why is because those are going to be for cocoa bean farming, so we only need the logs, we don't really need the tree. Technically, what I can do is just lay out some logs of cocoa beans. I mean, logs, and then put cocoa beans on the side. Yep, in fact, I just realized realize this is a bad way to do this. Oblivion, you can go to Oblivion, you can go to Oblivion. Alright, and come on. 5. And now, so. There we go. Now. There. Alright, so this is going to be wheat. This is going to be potatoes. This will be the carrots and beets. Back here, I'm going to do pumpkins and melons. And then over here can be cocoa beans. And I think what I'm going to do is put like a nice tree down here and have bees. Alright, so let's get rid of all that. And let's start planting some stuff. So I need seeds. Well, seeds. Well, I know how spelling works. I need wheat seeds. I'm gonna need beetroot seeds. Where are they? Beetroot seeds. I'm gonna need carrots. And potatoes. And there we go. Now, is there any use for the poison potato other than it just being like a straight up waste of a potato? Because it's not like there's anything you can do with a poison potato once it exists. It's just there, kind of permanent. Alright. And now I don't think we can use commands for this, unfortunately. So welcome to the planting of my seeds in the ground screen. Alright. Got that rhythm, had that rhythm. Okay. There we go. That's done. And now, yeet! And now potatoes. Why would you eat that? I can't hold down potatoes because the character will eat potatoes despite the fact that, like, I don't need to eat. And an immortal being. What is substance for an immortal being? Why not eat? Hold on, if I eat, will he just eat indefinitely? Yep, it seemed like he'll just eat indefinitely. For some reason. Pretty sure that might have been added in for the snapshots where it was adding like food objects and, you know, people wanted to eat them. But they have to go into like survival mode and you know what, it's just stupid. Mojang picked that out. It makes it super difficult because if I don't click around in a location where he can plant potato, he's gonna try to eat the food. first, and then you jump up. See the problem? Yeah, brother. But it's whatever. Oh, I'm done with the carrots, so I can eat those as well. Now the beef seeds. Luckily, I don't have to worry about him trying to eat seeds. Luckily, Minecraft Steve doesn't bend that way. Alright. And now we just have to do the patches for the out my spine. Okay, so we just have to do pumpkins and melons. And so I'm gonna go ahead and cap it off like right about. Said I can make like a sick tunnel going through there, but then I have to worry about like how will villagers get through that sick tunnel. And you know I'm gonna go fast, and it's like lower village should not be cool. It should be a disappointment. That will allow us to have 2 patches of pumpkin, yes. And do that. Because technically, if I put the water sources over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I put them here, they can capture the whole thing. Or if I be strategic, strategic. And then get rid of this. Yeah. Okay, now I need water. Kelp. Seeds. Now I need the melon and I need the pumpkin seeds. What I'm thinking is technically like that deep. Water there, water there, there. Up down here, now go. But also ignoring that one. Oh, right, I need, no, not like that. Need a hoe, that's what I need. There. And I can this. Nope, that was stupid. Eight. And now I can put melons there. Pumpkins there. And is that too far away? 2, 3, 4. Nope. Just enough. Melons. Oh. slight problem is they might attach to each other if I do it like that. So let's go ahead and let's do it like this instead. I think that's pumpkins, so these can be melons. And let's destroy these. This instead. Those are pumpkins, these can be pumpkins, melons. And let me just do a double wide source of water. Help. Help can grow on that. Space by 2 and what was those melons? So melons and these pumpkins. Do that, and the game allows you to do that. There we go. And didn't need to do that, but okay. Those are pumpkins, so these are pumpkins. And there we go. So that's all done. Let me get some bone meal. Fully grow these because I kind of forgot what these were actually. And oh my gosh, these are difficult to hit. You know what? Let them grow naturally. They are not my concern right now. So I think what I can do is over here. Let's put down a tree. Put down it like that. Let's get some bone meal. Like so. And not tall enough. I need one of those monster trees. So I'm gonna need you to decay, but I'm also gonna need jungle logs. Logs, a couple of these stairs, and then I'm gonna need cocoa. She's in love with the cocoa. And you gotta love the songs that were allowed on the radio back in the day because people didn't know what the heck they was actually singing. Fence. Where's jungle fence? Oh my gosh. So let's just put a giant cocoa log, a giant jungle log back here, right? Regular block, like so. And then there we go. So that is cocoa production. Now then, did you drop a sapling? You did. Crap. Nope. A tree appeared. burn these tree down. Will it affect anything else? No. Flint. I love how flint and steel is the only thing in Minecraft called flint and steel. Like, that's the only time you see steel present, because nothing else uses that name. And if I want, I can do another one of those giant cool blocks over here. Don't worry guys, it's a controlled burning for the sake of the farm. Come on, burn down that stupid tree and leaves already. Okay, so wheat's going. Gosh darn it. And now let's try this again. No, let's try one more time. Probably put a tree there. Come on, get out there. I want one of those monster oak trees to get me some losing trees over and over again. Oh, come on, game. Now you're effing with me. Nope. 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 Oh wait, I think that would have been it if these leaves weren't here. Yay, melon! What's up, Danny? I have zero from Imagine Dragon in my head stuff. You should build your own tree. They look a lot better homemade. I know I should, but I'm not gonna build a tree here. Because the only reason why I want a tree is that, you know, I probably can make the tree that I want instead of hoping for a monster tree. You have an excellent point. Alright, tree, are you done? Go away. Done. Let me just hoover this all up. And now, I mean, this is not going to be a cool looking tree. I just want a tree. So, and now, let's just cover you don't do a Let's Build world in Minecraft where you bother building an entire city without doing a giant tree. Which I'm definitely going to need for when I start making the upper village. quite weird about the box. I have, well, Bryn has a game, but Steam Family Sharing says I also have the game. The rest of that one works. The only thing about that is, like, I literally don't have enough gas. Apparently, gas. Game value too loud. There we go. Alright, so you should be able to hear me better. Although I do have my gain on my microphone slightly low, and I just realized I'm like on the other side of the world compared to where my mic is at. So you might hear me a bit better if I get a bit closer in like this. And alright, anyway, Beehive. Alright, there's this and put that there. I think I'm just gonna have some escapees. Yeah. Yes, I need safe placements for beehives. Yeah, sure. And we're gonna need actual bees. So 1, 2, 3. Now hopefully it realizes there's a hive there and that it is nighttime and that they should be sleeping at nighttime. Dumb bees. Alright. So I think this farm is done. This farm needs lights. Yeah, I need some lights over here because this place will get attacked. What the F was that? Oh, it was the bees going into their... Wow, that is a sound effect and a half. Dang, the bamboo is really just growing. I need that, that, that. Actually, no, this should be on the roads heading to here. So like right here and right here. 2, 3, 4. Okay, anyway, because I would have no problem doing the Jackbox, but it would have to be like a lot more viewers for me to like bother with a Jackbox stream. Like at least 10 people for that. I know, I'm like, oh boy, he finally said how many viewers he actually gets. That's a bad move. That's a bad move. Especially for the archive. But hey, if you are watching his archive, then you can catch these streams live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1800 hours for those of you that live in an area that doesn't have a 12-hour time format, over on my Twitch at twitch.tv/cliff_b_gaming. Where I stream Sunday through Friday. Saturday is technically my day off to get a bit of rest as well as to do other things and focus on other stuff. But yes. Anyway. Also, the reverse. If you're catching this live, you want to know where you can find a high quality version of the stream without any type of lag, stutters, or the general pixelation of Twitch, because it just kind of knows that Twitch itself kind of is a tad bit too pixelated for my liking. Then you can go ahead and watch a higher quality version of the streams over at my YouTube at youtube.com/CliffBeesTheBest. I do try to upload these videos within a day or two of the streams themselves, so you don't have to wait too long for them to appear over there. And you can go ahead and subscribe and, you know, ring that bell if you like. Trust me, I won't be overflooding anybody's inbox. You can catch the stream live there, and if you don't have time for a full 3-hour stream, you don't have to watch the full 3 hours, you know? Take advantage of YouTube remembering where you left off feature. Watch a bit of it now, stop it, and come back to it later. And YouTube should remember where you stop, assuming you haven't deleted or paused your watch history. Buzzards are a very good thing because they kind of keep the bees from going all over the place. You hear that, bees? Razors, gosh darn it. Now, don't put one there to type the corner. You again, actually. And this. This. And this. There we go. Alright, so we have lights, we have signal flares. And honestly, wish. This place needs a cat, because the reason why cats and farms go hand in hand is that a cat would eat the rats that try to consume the farm cats. And right, as music just called cats. And I need fish. So if I spawn a cat, actually, let me spawn lots of fishes. Spawn a cat. It's gonna be scared of me, but I'm gonna hold the fish in my hand. So I'm like, ooh, we got fish. You sack of hot garbage ass. Alright, that's one cat down. I need a couple, so let's get a couple and come on. Look, I have fish. Ooh, yes, fish. Nope, you fucking jackass. Kitty, I have fish. You want the fish, right? Okay, good. You're mine. Stop moving. Alright, there we go. Alright. So we finally have the... Ouch, so snap the spine. There you go. Sorry about that. I really had to get up and stretch there because, oh boy. Anyway, so hopefully there's enough lights in this farm that it doesn't become a place of the Walking Dead and this is where zombies be spawning. I am gonna have to eventually let the villagers roam free, as well as some iron golems, and just have them scattered like everywhere. But so far, this has once again been another super productive stream here. We got the marketplace up. We have a symbol for the marketplace called the Eye of Market. Nice garden line, by the way. We have the bank that I still don't know the official name of, even though we do know it's from the Upper Village. So that's kind of going to be at par what you expect from the Upper Village. We have the banners for the Eye of the Marketplace with some villagers who are just trapped here. Oh, right, you punks over here. Are you kidding me? You kidding me, right? We thoroughly refuse. Like, I need to come in there and beat your ass, man, for not getting an effing for real like I told you to. You think I'm playing games with you, villager? Think I'm playing games with you? No, you're about to learn that I'm not playing games with you. But I'm about to give you a chance. There you go, you sharp. You knew that when I flew in here, I was coming to kick your ass. And he was like, no, please don't kick me. You kidding me? You, mark that tree down. Alright, now let's close that back up. Alright, and you, why don't you have a grip? I will kick your ass if you don't get a grip. Do not try me, villager. There's moon. There's a barrel right Here. Come on. You know you want to be a farmer. Be a farmer. Or else I will unleash unspeakable evil upon you. You know what? Since you didn't want to listen, you did not want to listen. I'll peaceful. Went away instantly. And I will be big. When I come back, you better have a confession. Do you understand me? Alright. So, knowing that piece of crap pillager doesn't have a profession yet, I just love the way that is built into the mountain, you know? We only need just a villager here, because I think they will get trapped, because I don't think villagers can open trap doors. At least I hope they can't. Villager. There we go. There's the receptionist. And I think... Oh yeah, it's gotta be trapped in here because carpet. Alright. And there we go. And there's a villager in here, right? Yep, there is. Okay, what do we have enough time for? It's 8:52. Part 9 of... Oh shit, I missed it. Indeedy, Danny. Indeedy. But, like I said before, if you missed any streams and you'd like to catch up and watch the streams at a bit of a higher quality, not to mention without worrying about any type of drop frames or bitrate issues or the strange pixelation of Twitch, you can always catch them again over on my YouTube at youtube.com/CliffBeatsBest, because you know I am. You can watch them not only in higher quality or lower quality if your internet speed doesn't allow you to watch 1080p. You know, it's always 720, 480, 360, 240, 144. And, you know, you also have the luxury of, like, you don't have to watch the whole entire 3-hour thing at once. You can just watch half of what you want. Let YouTube remember what you saved at and logged off. Anyway, that's me giving that spiel again. That bee is just flying to the great beyond at this point here. Like, you are supposed to stay here and pollinate these crops. That's why I allow you to exist, bee. And he's like, I am a bee, and I will fly where my people need me. You know what? Here's the other viewers. Don't worry about it. But anyway, there is a command that allows you to do something that seems so stupid, but I want it. Hold on, just looking something up. Summoning spiders and his passenger. Shush, Danny, shush. Okay, so this works here. Summon. minutes. I have to do capital. Just be sure I'll do capital. Oops, this is wrong. That. Okay. And that. And now. Stupid flounders and Nord grunt ing. There we go. It's a flying leather worker going to where his people needs him. I'm not sure if I named you or I named the bee. Oh, you dumbass! I put a lead on a bee so it stops suffocating the villager on top of him. Was that not possible? Well, that bee just went into like the great beyond. Hold on. Can I lead you, bee? Yes, I can! Come here. Come here. Just like, where do I put him so he doesn't accidentally suffocate? So I'll put you there. Yes, and an end of it. There we go. Alright, now that's done. Realize it's 9 p.m., so this is the perfect place to end the stream, so let's go ahead and do this proper. So first things first, let's go ahead and put on the official, well, not official, let's put on the preferred texture pack for, it is 9 p.m. over here. I know it's like 2 a.m., almost 3 a.m. for you. But let's go ahead and put on the preferred texture pack for this series, which is this Topograph High. And of course, we need them shaders. There we go, and the world, come on, load. The thing is, the more I build in this world here, the more frames I lose whenever I load up the shaders. And the more it takes to like re-render the entire world, just because I'm putting down lights, blocks, this, that, third, and my computer's mixing up all the excuses here. 2 a.m. Oh, it's 2 a.m. for you guys. That was later than that. Anyway, oh my gosh, come on. Render already. Render. I know it's not GPU, because I definitely have a beefy GPU. I wonder if it's time to finally upgrade my CPU. I am using like a Ryzen 5 1600, and that's the original 1600. Excuse me. But anyway, let's go ahead and admire the build so far. And last time I did this, I noticed that everything looks incredibly good. And it's dark and moody. It gives it a nice atmospheric fare, and it completely murders my frames and probably render quality of the stream here. Probably not, because well, in the recording it looks absolutely fine, but I'm not sure which compression is tuned to the rain here. But anyway, so as for what we was able to complete today we finally have completed the Lower Village Marketplace. So as you walk through town, you know, on a nice rainy night, as you do, in fact I think the rain might be a bit too much, and now I'm regretting decisions. Let's just go ahead and clear that, pretend I didn't do that. But as you do, you know, you're taking a nice stroll, it's a nice night, it's quiet out, the rain just stops, you come across the Lower Market Village. Greeted by the banners of the Eyes of the Market here, and the giant flags of the Eyes of the Market, which is way better in Yokulcraft. You know, you have these guys here forever trapped within their stalls to try to sell you something. So you have things like the farmers and the leather workers, and the cartographers, and the I will. The cartographers, and what else did I put in here? Masons. And then you have the pool. Currently not open to the public, but you have the pool here, which by the way, every time you dip into the water you get conduits powered. So that way I don't have to worry about villagers drowning. Yay! You don't need a lifeguard if you can't drown. That's that 2000 IQ plays here. And yes, that is the conduit there. Along that, we have the... Did all of my fishes kill themselves again? Oh no, the fishes are here. They haven't killed themselves. Although shaders, glass, and waters makes all the aquarium life see-through for some reason. I'm not sure why. I find it hilarious, but, you know, just a bug. But we have the aquarium here. I love the light up effects because as soon as I lose frames, this thing stops moving, and that's how you know you lost frames, and it actually reacts to the lack of frames. And that would mess up the timing of that, which is amazing. Like, look at this over here. That's how you know you done screwed up the frames, so you see it goes for that long. It's not supposed to be like that. So it's like every time I'm loading up the world here, this thing's getting like a reset, or, you know, because this is all happening in real time based upon my frames. But yeah, so we have the aquarium, which is full of ghostly entities from all the fishes that have died before in the last stream, because I remember that happened. Whoops. Above the aquarium and the pool, we have this area here where we have the lake that you can't see, and the springs that you can't see because it's way too dark. And before we go to the other area, let's go ahead, set things to in, so that way we have sunlight beaming directly down. So there's the lake up here that you can now actually see with the water flowing down. So there's that. Here's the village during the day. And then we have the rest of the village here, which by the way, the lower village looks amazing. Like, honestly, I'm kind of running out of real estate for the lower village. I think what I'm probably going to do is try to see if I can squeeze in like maybe one more house. Probably off stream, but like a couple more smaller houses. We have this guy here. Yeah, that's just your life. You will stay there. But anyway, I'm gonna probably put in a few more houses off stream just so I can raise like housing population. And then like I think after that, yeah, so I'm gonna put in like, I'm gonna dot a few more houses, like maybe some shacks. Just like some multi-level shacks, put them all over the place, just so we can raise housing popularity. Then the walls are gonna have to finally go up, closing off the village from the rest of the world so they can actually isolate. Because trust me, this is not isolation here. If you have giant walls that you can easily jump over. So the walls will have to go in for the left and right. I think I'm gonna make them look like these walls here because this is a nice looking wall here. You know? Especially love what I did for the bridge up there. When you smell disgusting foods, then you remember your downstairs neighbors can't cook. But anyway, so I'm gonna have to put in the walls eventually. But I think after the walls, a couple of shacks, some multi-level shacks, just to raise up like housing. Thought that was a zombie for a second. Don't remember I'm unpeaceful. And the only thing left would be like the lighthouse that I'm gonna put up here / watchtower, and that'll be it for the lower village. Because after that, we begin working on the upper village. Because it's been a long time coming. Oh right, and you know what? I'll fix this river off stream, make it a little bit more decorative. But yeah, and now let's go to the motions. So here's the village here. Set. Okay. So this is gonna be day rise. I mean, it's still in my frames, and I forgot to hide my arms. But yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, I do love building, and sometimes I feel like I make something that looks good. But when you have a nice high quality texture pack, and these shaders and these god rays, which by the way, I cannot wait until like Sonic Ether's path tracing global illumination comes out, so I can have proper ray tracing. Because this is Java Edition, not Bedrock after all. But yeah, can't wait till that come out. Oh boy, my downstairs neighbor in the back. Anyway, so yeah. But look at this looks amazing. And we already seen noon, so let's see. Oh well, we have it like this. Time do the / time set night, so we can see what it looks like as it just the sun sets. That looks effing beautiful there. Like that's a screenshot. You know, I really just need to take some screenshots because these will be like 1080p screenshots. Upload them to my Twitter, which by the way, my Twitter handle is at Cliff_B_gaming. I mean Twitter. My Twitter handle is at Cliff_B_gaming. Just upload it to Twitter, and that way it's like if you want, you have these very like scenic and beautiful like screenshots that you can use for like wallpapers or screensavers. That's up to you. Now, and you've seen this place at night, so we do time set day again. But let's just see this place with a bit more atmosphere, shall we? So it's a bright day, but you know, a little bit of rain. Oh my gosh. I love the fact that all the lanterns that are only supposed to be lit when it's dark out are still lit because technically rain is overcast. You get the fog, and you get the smokes. I still need to add a few more chimneys to some places. So that way there's like more smokestacks. But yeah. So, yeah. Just move the sun a little bit. Now. Let it all soak in. Come here, you can watch like the rain fall, take shelter here, look at the graffiti, the pretty art. You got this path in here. You got the tunnels down here. That nice atmospheric lighting. And then, you know, spent all day at the park, and I time approaching, but you're not ready to go to bed just yet. My frames are dying. My computer is quite mad at me for this. But then you come down to the marketplace, the street market, if you will. You know, you hang out with the villagers. You don't really go into the pool. It's something right everywhere. You go to the bank. Do like a 10 p.m. deposit. This guy's like pissed off because the bank's already closed, but he can't close the door in your face because, you know, you're being such a little jet. And then before you know it, it's already midnight. It's like 6 dark. But the weather's finally cleared up. The streets are covered in dew, the lights are on, the path is lit. That shimmering effect looks amazing. Holy crap, shaders. Do wish there's a setting to make the dew last just a tad bit longer because I feel like everything dries out a little bit too quick. There probably is a setting to make the shaders for it. But you know, when it's midnight, you just come up to your household. You say, okay, good, that works. You know, you meet your roommate and you just go to sleep in his bed. Alright guys, that's enough role playing for this stream here. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. If you like this, please be sure to tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna play, because the thing about, I might play more scrap mechanics just to see what the patches and the hotfix did. See if it improves the game, because I have learned a few things about scrap mechanics. I might have been playing a little bit too passive aggressively, where I need to be very aggressive. Might also do Subnautica, for all I know. Might do something completely different. So I'm gonna leave that stream up in the air, but I will be streaming something at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 1800 hours for those who live in the area without a 12-hour time format. Other than that, enjoy your time in quarantine. Have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, Internet.